Hey everyone, I just wanted to go through these guidelines just so that we can be super clear. So guideline 1 is a limit of 2 backlinks per URL per day. So what I mean by this is you've got all these businesses down here, right? 1, 2, let's say we're doing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So for SA concreting service, okay, so today's, you can see the date here. So what we would do is we would come in here. I could go out and find a partial URL to put in there. And then I might also find either a money or a synonym or another partial, okay? So that's 1 there. I'll do 1 there, get that backlink, and then I would do perhaps maybe I find a good backlink for a synonym. And so I do 1 there, and that's my 2 for the day for this business, okay? So SA concreting service only has 2 per day. And then I'd come in here and then I would get 2 more for get fused for the day. So we might find a partial and a generic text, okay? You know, we might try and fill these spots up here so that we've got a nice sequence happening. So I'd probably go for a naked URL and then a synonym, okay? And I'd get 2 backlinks for this get fused electrical business for this day, okay? Now this has a second location page, okay, because we've got other locations that we're trying to rank for. Now you could probably get away with doing an extra one on this location page as well, but because it all goes back to www.getfusedelectrical.com.au, you would, like, if you're doing extra location pages, I wouldn't do more than 3 in one day, okay? Now, and you would just go through and you would do this for all of your businesses, whether you've got 15, 20, however many, the max backlink per business per day is 2. All right, so I wouldn't come in here and get 5 different links in one day for this business because it gets flagged to Google and it looks spammy, okay? So that's why we keep it at 2. The most important thing is that we keep it natural as well. So one day, you know, you might get 2 on a Monday for SA concreting, and then you don't get any the next day, and then you might get 1, and then the next day you might get 3, and then the next day, see, I just put 2 there as a guideline, okay? But the best practice is to make it look natural. And I just find that doing 2, you know, if you go 2 Monday, skip Tuesday, then 2 Wednesday, skip Thursday, you know, just try to make it look natural, guys. You'll get your own rhythm with this, and you'll know which ones are due for backlinks and which ones aren't and which have been done, etc. Okay, so that's guideline 1. Guideline 2 is when you find a site to backlink to, do not link any more than 2 sites on one day to the website. Okay, so if I found, let's pretend I've just found this from my seed site, okay, and I'm having a look at the metrics. So I check out the metrics. So I'm going to come here, I'm going to check out these metrics, okay, and I'm like, great, trust flow, oh, let's go show data for exact URL first. Okay, so this doesn't have anything on the exact URL. So what we would have to do is figure out where it's added to. So we might come in here and come to do it yourself. Let's have a look at that. So essentially, this is just the research component of this, guys, okay? So what you do is you come in here, you check out the trust flow, see if it's suitable, okay? If it's a worthy link, okay, and the metrics are quite good on this. Trust flow 20, domain authority 15. So I might use this website here. I might go add URL, okay, and I might get one from cleaning service, Ballarat, okay, and I'll put that in there as 1. And then the next one I might use is Massage and Spa Salisbury, and I'll go and get a link in there, okay? But that's the max for the day for using this website, okay? That's what guideline 2 refers to. Do not link more than 2 sites on one day to the website, okay? Because if we go ahead and we use this website and we go and put 20 different links in one day on this page, it's not going to look good, guys, okay? They're gonna turn off the comments, or they might even take the page down for the site if we just, because it looks too spammy. Okay, so drip them out and make it look natural. Don't do more than 2 on one website where you're getting the backlink per day. Okay, what you can do is you go ahead, you copy this, all right? Go to your source sheet that you have. Go to your source sheet and then come back to it in a day or 2, and then you can use it again. Okay, come back to it in a few days. All right, so what you do is you come in here, and there's quite a few in here, so maybe what you want to do is come in here, insert one below, okay, pop it in there, and then put in all your metrics here. You can even put your instructions or your notes here as well as to how you got that link, so that you can come back to it in 2, 3, 4, 5 days time, and you can go and get that link again for your other websites. Okay, but guideline 2 is only use one backlinking page twice max per day. Okay, so you can use 2 different businesses. All right. Now on this subject, I just want to cover, because I had somebody ask me today, with so homedirectory.biz, for one business, could we use a partial and the synonym on this one website? The answer to that is no. Okay, because you're only going to get, it's not going to count as 2 votes. Okay, it's only going to count as 1 vote from Google. Whether you put 2 in or not is not going to change any of the link juice that you're going to get from this website. Okay, so you're better off just doing 1 per business on any one given backlinking site. Okay. Guideline 3 is create an alias Gmail account and use this to register and sign up for all of your backlink sites. Okay, so that's pretty simple, guys. You go into Gmail, you sign up, and you have your alias name, and use. So some backlinking websites will require registration, and you use that alias Gmail account to do those backlinks. Okay. Some of you may or may not already have access to the citation training, which is slightly different to backlinking. And in the citation training, you'll see that I'll show you quickly. So in the citation report sheet, this is what your client will be filling out, and you'll have a verification email and a password. And that's the email that you could also use for this business's citations. So for example, if you're doing citations for Get Fused Electrical, and all that business information is there, and you're also doing backlinks for that same business, you can, whatever verification email you're using here, you can use that verification email for the backlinks as well, so you don't have to double up. If you guys aren't onto the citations yet, or you're not doing it yet, don't worry about this, okay? I'm just adding this in as an extra for some of you who do have the citations, okay? But for those of you who are only on the backlink training, just go ahead and make yourself a alias Gmail account, and then use it for when you're doing your backlinks, and just note it down here as well. Okay, so you can come in here and write in backlink email. Okay, and it might just be something like a name. All right, and then put the password here as well. So if there's ever any changes that need to be made, then you can go ahead, come in here, and you can use this password and go in and change them if any of the business details have changed, or if you need to modify the backlink for whatever reason. Okay, so just take note of that. Guideline 4. So when commenting on blogs, ensure that you guys just put in a nice, comment that's actually contributing to the website. I think I've gone through this in previous videos as well. So just say, hey, great job, or love what you're doing, thanks so much, those kinds of things. Guideline 5 is if you've discovered a high value link, which has a small cost or donation, you've got your form that you can fill out, okay? Or alternatively, you might just be chatting with your client. You might have a different process where you just send them the link and you say this is $1 or something. Do you want me to go ahead and do it? You have your own process with your client. I've put the docs in there to set you up. You might want to fill this form if you're starting off and you're still working out your processes. I'll just fill this form out and then send the link of the form to your client and say, hey, I found this website which requires a cost or a donation, okay? We don't always just want free links. Free links are good, but there's a lot of value in some of the donation sites as well. So it's worth doing and speaking with your client about, okay? Guideline 6. Okay, just add backlinks with high authority metrics. Okay, we want some decent trust flows and decent domain authority. I think I've put a guide in for you guys as well on perhaps I think it was the first page. Maybe for trust flow, I'll be happy with anything above 10 for trust flow. So trust flow above 10. And domain authority above 10 as well. We want mostly do follow links as well, but it can be a mixture. Again, guys, we're just trying to make it look natural, okay? Please don't forget as well with getting your backlinks, I want you guys to, take some screenshots and show them to your clients as well. So that they can see the work that you're putting into it and the backlinks that you're getting for them. Okay, it just gives them some reassurance that there's stuff happening behind closed doors, and you're working away doing stuff for them. All right, so I've gone through the SERP Watcher with you guys. Adding your keywords into the SERP Watcher so that you can start tracking them. Okay, and do some before and after screenshots. Yeah, and then a week later, take another screenshot and you can show them exactly where the keywords are at. And it helps them as well with their keyword research. And, they might want to change up something and, they might ask you to start backlinking to new keywords. All right. So it's just about working together. So that's pretty much a wrap for going through the guidelines with you guys. If you've got any questions, please ask me or Danny or post in the BBB Facebook group as well. Okay, thanks guys.